You know, here I am, Nicole, chatting away, happy as all can be, and then you point out you have no sound. Thank you for that, Nicole. I appreciate that. All right, folks, I've been chatting, and telling you what we're going to do, which we're going to do our absolute best to get you both championship games tonight. Obviously, we're going to cover Brewsters. The unfortunate part is the other championship game is not here. Originally, it was scheduled here, and then they didn't, since the Okanagan boys didn't make the championship, people didn't want them having an unfair advantage of a home court, so it got the third, fourth place boys team game got moved here, championship got moved to Okanagan. All right, we got a tip off here. I'll catch everybody up. Going to say she walked with it, so it will be Okanagan ball. All right, and so we can zoom in a little bit here. Okay, inbounds to Taimantois. Page almost gets that one away, doesn't quite get it. Okay, Grace does an excellent job keeping that ball inbounds. Lasami's trying to get to Page. Page drops it in. Brewster scores the first two of the game. Taimantois into Lasami. Lasami's driving, trying to get around everybody. Berkeley gets her stopped, but she tries to put it up. A rebound. Morgan with it. And call a foul. So that'll probably be on Buchert. Yep, it's on Buchert. All right, Page with the ball. Brings it down, 7-11 left here in the first. Gives it to Pepper. Pepper with Lasami on her. Gets it almost knocked away by Taimantois. Drives in, gives it over to Page. Page over to Grace. Grace, little jumper, doesn't drop. Ashworth with the rebound out to Taimantois. Down the side. Ashworth over to Buchert. Lasami's with it. Lasami's trying to get around Berkeley. Taimantois threw her hands out of bounds. Bare ball. 6:41 left here in the first. Pepper with it. At the middle. Puts it over to Page. Lasami's on her. Gives it to Morgan. Morgan drives around. Little jump. Doesn't drop for her. Over to Downey. Downey pulls up, gives it down to Lasami's. Lasami's gets fouled. Lasami's will be going to the line to shoot two. Gets that one. Gets the second one as well. Tied up with 6:15 left here in the first. Page with it. Puts it over to Pepper. Page goes in for the score. 4-2. Brewster with the pressure. Grace gets it away. Puts it over to Page. Sammy's with it. Gets it knocked away.
Hey, you gotta talk. Let's go.
Downey to inbound to the Sammys. The Sammys trying to go around Berkeley. Over to Buchert. Buchert back to the Sammys. The Sammys trying to do a little move. Doesn't drop, but going to get called for a foul. So I think that one will be on Grace. Yeah, that one's on Grace. She's got the first 2 points for Okanagan. That one doesn't go in for her. Excuse me. Gets that one. 4-3. Morgan inbound to Page. 5:32 left here in the first. Comes down all the way. Doesn't drop. Lasammy's with it. Morgan. Buchert doesn't drop. Gets smacked out of there. It's going to be Okanagan ball. 5:15 left here in the first. 4-3. Inbounds to the Sims. Out to Downey. Downey to Timantois. Puts it up and around. Doesn't drop. Fight for it. Gonna say it's Okanagan ball. 4:56 left here in the first. Pepper gets it. Up to Morgan. Morgan over to Grace. Grace fires a little. Goes in. Was trying to decide. Took it a while. Timantois with it. Brewster with a little bit of pressure. Gets it picked off by Grace. Grace drives down. Gets it knocked around. Gonna say someone got her on the arm. Kara gonna go in. They're gonna call it on Morgan. Or no, White 21. All right. So Grace coming out, Kara going in. Bears continuing to put on some pressure. Gets it up and in. 6-5. Morgan with it. Over to Kara. Over to Page. Page puts it up. They're going to call push, and they're going to let her shoot 2. Okay, so they'll call that on Downey. So Page will go to the line to shoot 2. What I was saying is a couple of important things. Number one, the district games are getting changed around because teams from the EWAC can't be in 2 locations at the same time. So Tri-Cities Prep would have boys and girls play at the same time, and they don't want to see that. So there's going to be some changes. We'll try and get you updated as soon as we know of those. And the second thing is tonight's winner doesn't have to play Thursday. That one thinks about it, doesn't drop. Lasammy's with it. They're going to say she traveled with it. It would be Brewster ball, and she slid on the floor. All right, 4 minutes left here in the first. So winner tonight doesn't play Thursday. They will play against EWAC number 2 on Saturday. Page with it. Back to Pepper. Pepper, a little pull-up jumper, doesn't drop. Morgan with the rebound and the putback. 8-5, 3:46 left here in the first. Pepper, Timantois. Oh, goes out of bounds. Trying to get through that pressure. The Bears are good at the pressure. So Okanagan turns that one over. Inbounds to Pepper. Coming up. Puts it over to Morgan, over to Kara. Kara comes around, gives it to Page. Page to Morgan. Morgan fires the 3, doesn't drop. Lasammy's with it. Lasammy's doesn't drop. Page up to Pepper. Pepper gonna go up, lay it up and in. 10-5. Timantois with it. Gets through everybody. Puts it over to Moses. Moses. Lasammy's with it. gets it taken away. Up to Kara. Kara goes up. Doesn't drop. And Sammy's there for it. Back up to Kara. Gets that one. Okanagan's going to call a timeout. 12-5 with 2:25 left here in the first. Okanagan doesn't want to see Brewster get too far in front of them. The last the last time they faced each other was actually at senior night in Brewster, and Brewster won 77-36. Time before that was earlier in the season when they lost 70-38. Brewster has played Okanagan well. Okanagan's a decent team, but Brewster matchups. A lot of it has to do with matchups and knowing each other. These two teams know each other quite well. All right. Brewster continues with the pressure, 12-5, 2:25 left. Lasammy's with it. Yeah, double dribble. So Lasammy's.
Hey, you guys gotta be ready back there. Let's go.
2:17 left here in the first, 12-5. Berkeley with it. She's going to get to go to the line and shoot a couple. I think Moses isn't going to be happy, yeah. So it's on Moses. So winner gets a bye on Thursday, plays EWAC number 2 on Saturday. Remember the bracket correctly. That one bounces off for Berkeley. Loser will play Thursday against EWAC number 3, which is Mapton. Gets that one. 13-5. Time-and-Trois. Pepper on her. Over to Buchert. Back to Time-and-Trois. Grace knocks it away. Lasammy's with it. Time-and-Trois. Back to Lasammy's. Buchert, Time-and-Trois, Buchert, nice job, Kara. They're going to say someone fouled Kara. So that'll be 4. That'll be the second one on Downey. Downey coming out, Moses coming out, Ashworth. Oh, that was Dakotas. I don't know. I'm sorry, folks. All right. So Pepper with the ball. 1:27 left here in the first, 13-5. Pepper driving around Lasammy's over to Kara. Kara for a 3. Doesn't drop. Lasammy's with it. Up to Pepper. Puts it to Ashworth. Over to Buchert. Misses. Lasammy's gets it. 57 seconds left here in the first. Pepper pulls up. Doesn't drop. Time-and-Trois comes through with it. Hialeah in there. She is all over Time-and-Trois. Let's say she carried the ball. So it'll be Brewster ball with 42 seconds left. Wilson coming in for Lasammy's. Bounce to Pepper with 40 seconds, 28 on the shot clock. Over to Kara. Back to Grace. Back. Oh, Pepper gets it. Fires a 3. Doesn't drop. Pepper gets the rebound. Gives it over to Kara. Kara fires. That doesn't drop. Ashworth gets the rebound. Time-and-Trois with it. Time-and-Trois goes coast to coast. Doesn't drop. Ashworth with it. Doesn't drop. Pepper with it. Lisi with it. Doesn't drop. All right. 13-7. Okay, so Brewster getting ready again here. The other thing is, since the Okanagan boys lost to Liberty Bell by 1, they will be playing for 3rd and 4th here as the second game here in OMAC. Originally, it was supposed to be the league championship here. Well, the league championship now is down in Okanagan, and the times are different. Okanagan is gym is starting half hour early. But I talked with my family and everybody, and they were like, wouldn't you want to see the championship? And I said, yeah, that's kind of, we planned on doing the championships in OMAC, but you're right. So you have to give me more grace because I'm old and slow, but I'm going to pack up after this one and head down to broadcast Liberty Bell versus Lake Roosevelt. It starts at 7, so that game will be going before this one's probably done, and I will hustle as quickly as I can, but I am old and slow. I will get down there and bring as much of that game to you as possible. Unfortunately, we will miss the 3rd, 4th place game up here between Okanagan and Tenasket boys. All right, Lasami's with it. Inbound, gets it stolen. Pepper goes, lays it up and in. So 15. I'll say she was on the line. So another turnover. See if the Bears can capitalize on this one as well. Inbounds to Grace, to Paige. Paige fires, doesn't drop. Ashworth with a rebound. And Sammy's with it. Time-and-Toi. Wilson, back to Time-and-Toi. Tries to get it down to Buchert. Buchert gets it blocked. And it's going to say Okanagan ball. Lasamies with it. Well, Lasamies will have the inbound duty. Inbounds to Time-and-Toi. 6 seconds. Wilson. Paige. Going to be Okanagan ball. 15-7 with 7:10 left in the first half. Downey in for Wilson. Pepper gets it away on the inbound play. Kara with it. Little shot, doesn't drop. Morgan with it. Morgan gets fouled. So Morgan will be going to the line to shoot 2. Okay, so they call that on Buchert. Okay, Morgan at the line. So she can give the Bears 2 more points to their lead. Gets the first one. 16-7. Short. All right, so Downey inbounds to Time-and-Toi. Time-and-Toi moves around everybody, but ends up throwing it out of bounds, so it'll be Bear ball. 6:50 left here in the first half. 16-7. Kotis going in. Pepper inbounds to Paige. Oh, we're in the second quarter. Over to Kara. Kara fires. Doesn't drop. Morgan with rebound and the putback. 18. Kotis. The Sammys. Kara gets it. Over to Page. Page up to Pepper. Over. Morgan fires a 3 and sinks it. 21-7. Sammy's with it. That's a 2 for Downey. 21-9. 5:55 left here in the first half.
Don't force the ball. Travel.
Timeout White. So coach got the timeout. So 21-9, 5:40 left here in the first half. Get that changed to second quarter. You're welcome, Krista. Got some kiddos watching the Bears play from Eastern Washington University. So it's great for them. All right, well.
Just take them. It ain't gonna hurt you. You tell him what to do all the time. Tell him this time.
All right, well, coach is chatting with their teams what he wants to see. We got 5:40 left. Yeah, we got 5:40 left, 21-9. Bears looking to get back out on the floor and extend their lead a little bit more. They will have the ball coming in. All right. Page with it. Bringing it up court. She'll be met by LaSammys. Over to Grace. Down to Morgan. Ashworth knocks it out of bounds. Hard to go over her. Cameron was in Brewster for many years, knows these girls well. Schooled with many of them, played with many of them. Inbound to Morgan. Oh, right between Grace's legs and out of bounds. So Okanagan ball. 5:20 left here in the first half. Puts it into LaSammys. Page on her. Down to Downey. Grace. Oh, sorry. That was quite the... sorry, folks. This game, oh my goodness. The Bears take it down, do a risky pass, and end up with it. Bounces all around, almost goes out of bounds. 3 players are fighting for it. Finally comes in, gets it back out, and then Berkeley sinks the 3. So that was awesome. I will do a better job. All right, so that one just kind of a lost. Bears are knocking it all over the place. Tamantois doesn't hit. Gonna say she was on the line. It'll be Bear ball. All right, inbounds to Page. Tells Page what she wants to see. 4:22 left here in the first half. Puts it down. Pepper. Morgan. LaSammy's with it. Downey. Buchert. They're going to call a foul. Yeah. On Morgan. That'll be your second. Downey to inbound. Puts it into Tamantois. Drills around, puts it up. Ashworth gets it, puts it up and in. So Page with it. 3:55 left here in the first half. Back to Page. Pepper. Timantois with it. Pepper with it. I'm going to say it's red ball. 3:37, 24-11. .337 left here in the first half. Timantois with it. Back to the Sammies. Back to Timantois. Puts it into Ashworth. Gets it to drop. They've controlled her well, but now she's had 4 in a row. So Bears are going to need to be a little tougher on that. Timantois with it. Trying to force passes. And they're going to call a foul. Bears are trying to force passes they shouldn't and turning the ball over instead of taking advantage of opportunities they're given. 24-13, 3:06 left here in the first half. Okay, Pepper with it. Pepper doesn't drop, not able to get the rebound. The Sammies with it. Ashworth, Buchert, Downey. With Sammies. Doesn't drop, gets the rebound, gets it spun by Page. Puts it up to Berkeley. Fires a 3 and drops in. So Berkeley just pulled up and popped a 3. 27-13. Timantois with it. With Sammies trying to get around. Feeds Ashworth, doesn't drop. The Sammies and Ashworth on her. Kara with it. Kara fires a 3, doesn't drop. Page gets in there and rebounds, puts it up and in. 29-13, 1:50 left in the first half. The Sammies with it. Buchert. Downey. Timantois. With Sammies. Timantois. She fires a 3, doesn't drop, but call a push on Ashworth. So Wilson and Moses coming in, Ashworth and Downey coming out. And Lacey going in. Berkeley coming out. Bounds to Page. Back to Pepper. Back to Page. Or no, that's Grace, sorry. Grace. Up and in. 31-13. The Sammies with it. Gets it taken away. Set up to Page. Page dribbles over to the corner. Grace with it. The Sammies up and in. 36 seconds left. 31-15. Gets it knocked away. Frustration foul. When you get it taken away, the player goes after him and fouls. So Hialeah in. Gets it knocked away. Lacey with it. Doesn't get it to drop. She'll get to shoot 2. 18.1 left here in the first half. So Moses with the foul, Lisi at the line. Gets that one to drop in. 32-15. Downey and Ashworth back in. Wilson and Moses coming out. 18.1 left here in the first half. Doesn't get that one to drop. Buchert with the rebound. Downey with Sammys. 12-point. Doesn't quite, can't quite get to it, so it'll remain Okanagan ball. Gets it knocked out, and it'll still remain Okanagan ball. 6.5. With Sammys with it. Ashworth up and in. 32-17. Time expires. All right, so at half, Bears up 32-17. Team's going in the locker room. The coaches talk to them. See what adjustments they want to make. For Brewster, it's some of the passes and just taking care of the ball a little bit better and making sure you continue to shut down Ashworth, who has scored a number of points for Okanagan. Bears 32-17. Winner of this game plays on Saturday. So you get a bye for the first game, so that'll be good. Let me see. So for the EWAC schools, Cle Elum Roslyn came in number 1 for the ladies. Columbia Burbank 2. Mapton, who lost to Cle Elum 47-53, is 3rd. Tri-Cities Prep is 4. Kittitas is 5. All right, and let's see if they've made any adjustments yet. There were a number of conflicts with teams from the same school, both the boys and girls playing at the same time. So they were going to make some adjustments. But as it stands right now, loser of this game will play Mapton on Thursday, February 13th, in Moses Lake at the main gym at 6 p.m. Win that, and they will play on Saturday against Cle Elum at 2 p.m. They'll lose that game, and you don't play again until the 22nd for 5th or 6th spot. Winner of today's game has a bye, and currently they would play Saturday, February 15th, against Columbia Burbank at 12:30 p.m. in the main gym. That's all subject to change. We'll try and keep everybody updated as they make those adjustments for the teams that will have both their ladies and boys playing at the same time, which I appreciate. That's great they're doing that, because it's tough to be in 2 places at the same time. Like I spoke about earlier today, I was actually chatting away, telling you all kinds of stuff, and I was muted. So, Nicole, thank you for letting me know I was on mute. But basically, we are going to get out of here and head down to the boys' championship game. The game was supposed to be here, but since Okanagan lost, they didn't want to have Okanagan boys have an unfair advantage of home gym. So they moved the 3rd, 4th place game between Okanagan and Tonasket here, and the championship between Liberty Bell and Lake Roosevelt is down in Okanagan. That game starts at 7, so it starts half an hour earlier than the games here do. I'm going to do my best to get down there as fast as I can so we catch as much of the action as possible. But it depends, obviously, on how long this game goes and how quickly I can get out of here and get down there. And I am old and slow, so give me some grace there. And we will be, the plan is to be at districts on Thursday. subject to me seeing how we're doing on supporters. We appreciate everybody. I had a number of folks come up to me on Saturday when I was here and gave us some donations to help us cover the costs. And I believe we have the money to cover all the league games. Actually, I'm confident of that. And I know we have the first 2 Brewster games covered. But I'm not sure if we have anything beyond that so far. I will look on the GoFundMe, and I will also see if there's been anything else come in the mail, etc. So we can find out what we got and how many games we can cover down there. I'd love to do all of them, but we'll see how it goes. And then we'll be talking about state regional round. The state regional round is also the charge for that. And I plan on doing that as Brewster Sports, as I've done every year. And then after that, state, I'm still talking with Eli Sports. I worked with them last year. May do that again this year. We'll just see how it all goes or what we end up doing. So, but we're going to bring as much of the Central Washington 2B teams, and then obviously once we get to the state, I will want to cover all the EWAC teams as well. Represent District 5 like we did District 6 last year, since we're now District 5. So, and I am going to get on my soapbox. I'm just bummed that they did not allow just the first 2 teams, top 2 teams from each league to go to state and have 4 spots open that the next rest of the teams were competing for. I think that gets you the best teams representing your district at state. They've got the top 3 from EWAC are going, so they know who's going to state from the EWAC. That'll be Cle Elum, Columbia Burbank, and Mabton, so they're guaranteed. Kittitas and Tri-Cities Prep, they've got to win their first 2 games to make it, and they're going to be going against our 3 and 4. So Liberty Bell, Tonasket and Lake Roosevelt girls. Tonasket and Lake Roosevelt girls will be battling Tri-Cities Prep and Kittitas to advance, and then they're going to. They have a good possibility of facing each other, and only one of them gets to go forward, and the other one's going to have their season come to a close on the 15th. Same for the boys. The boys are going to have Okanagan and Tonasket competing against. Who are the boys going to compete against? Boys are going to compete against Mabton and Granger. The 3 EWAC boys teams that are going for sure are Columbia Burbank, LaSalle, and Tri-Cities Prep. And then Mabton and Granger are going to be battling Okanagan and Tonasket. And winners of those games will then face each other, and could be a rematch of tonight's game here in Omak, and only one of them gets to go on. So we'll see how it all goes. But anyway, it's looking like our Brewster ladies have a good possibility of not having to go to Moses Lake on Thursday, and they will be headed down on Saturday to play EWAC number 2 team in Columbia Burbank. See if they can, lessen the number of turnovers this half. Work on a few things, getting ready for districts. It'll be good to have some better competition in districts as they warm up for state. Both these teams, Okanagan and Brewster, actually do have guarantee of the first round of state, the regional round. So you win that, and then you go to Spokane, and depending on where you're seated, if you're in the top 8, you're guaranteed Spokane, at least the first game in Spokane. So we'll see how that all goes. We've got 2:44 left here in half, and then we'll get going to the second half of play here. And then I'm going to pack up and head to Okanagan and get down there to bring you Liberty Bell and Lake Roosevelt, as much of that game as we can. I will try and get an update of how it goes here for Okanagan versus Tonasket to let you know where they're seated and who they're going to play down in Moses Lake on Thursday. Again, the next 2 games are loser out for both the number 3 and 4 teams out of our league. So Tonasket and Okanagan need to win their first games on Thursday against the EWAC teams. That would put them back in a rematch of tonight's game. only one going forward to state. I will also say this. I hate needles. I hate seeing pictures of things that shouldn't be. And I also feel bad. I called Braden Meyer a girl, and by accident. I was announcing the senior night game down in Brewster, and my eyes just got on the wrong line, and I'm sitting here calling the Okanagan ladies, Meyer, and I don't know, and all of a sudden everybody's waiting, I'm looking at the wrong roster. Oh my goodness. So anyway, of course, his mom said his hair is getting a little long, but Braden unfortunately had an accident on Saturday against Liberty Bell, and fell, hit the court really hard, dislocated his elbow. Oh my gosh. His mom sent me a picture, and here's his elbow like not in the right spot at all. And it's like, nothing broke, thank goodness, but still, pain. I just can imagine the pain. So Braden is recovering from that. And I hope that he recovers quickly, and appreciate him and his whole family, and he's in our thoughts and prayers. And anyway, thoughts go out to them. Okay. 22 seconds. Oh, we're not giving me my last 22 seconds. All right, Brewster is going to start out with the ball here in the second half. Okanagan's hoping to cut into their lead. Bears are hoping to extend it and make it so there's no question who is going to have a bye on Thursday. What's the call? I don't know what the call is. What is the call? Okay, timeout White 30. Okay, so I'm not sure. I thought there was something going on. Apparently there's nothing going on. Actually, there probably was, but that's okay. Shout out to a few folks in Eastern that are watching the game, as in Court Gevers. Appreciate you, my man. And Meredith Wright, wonderful young lady, neighbor, friend. Good young lady over there studying hard. All right, so Bears to get the ball here to throw it in. Grace to inbound. Okanagan wanting to, all right, gets it out to Pepper. Gets it stolen away by Downey. Throws it up to the Sammies. Puts it back to Buchert. Buchert fires a three, doesn't drop, but Lasammi's there for the rebound, tries to put it back, and we're going to have a foul on Page. That'll be the first one on Page. Timantois inbounds to Ashworth, who gets it stolen away. Pepper with it. Up to Morgan. Doesn't drop. Ashworth with the rebound. Pass to Pepper. Pepper goes up and in. 34-17. Doubled up. Lasammies with it. Brewster with pressure on him. Back to Lasammies. Lasammies tries to get it out. Timantois drives around, doesn't drop. Page with it. Page driving up the middle. Met it by Lasammies. Over to Pepper. Pepper drives around, kicks it out to Grace. Grace says, let me try a three. Doesn't drop. Page gets the rebound, puts it back to Grace. Lasammies in there for it. Over to Pepper. Pepper up and in. All right, Timantois with it. It's 36-17. Gets it knocked away. Over to Pepper. Pepper drives. Puts it up and in. 38-17. into the Sammies. The Sammies going down the side. Kicks it back to Buchert, over to Timontois, up to Ashworth, out to Downey. Tries to get it back in. Gonna say it's Okanagan ball. She was on the line. 5:55 left here in the third. And Downey with it. Tries to get it into Ashworth. Downey knocks it away. And that's part of it, is just the whole, you get frustrated and
She just threw the ball at herself.
up to Timontois. Puts it out to Downey. Downey fires a three, doesn't drop. Morgan gets the rebound, drives all the way down. Doesn't drop. Morgan gets the rebound, tries to go up, gets fouled. She'll be going to the line to shoot two. So Downey will be her third. Oh, she's got blood on her knee. So the Sammy's going to have to go out and get her knee bandaged up. So Wilson will go in. All right, Morgan at the line. 5:26. Sinks that one. Gets that one. 40-17. 5:24 left here in the third. Up to Downey. Or Buchert. No, Wilson. They're going to call a foul. So it'll be bare ball.
Good job, PG.
24, so that'll be on Wilson. (40-17), 5:11 left here in the third. Inbounds to Pepper. Kicks over to Grace. Puts it to Page. Berkeley with it. Berkeley shoots. Doesn't, almost in and out. Buchert with the rebound. Timontois with it. Driving around. Puts that all the way out. Downey puts it over to Buchert. Buchert falls down. Timontois doesn't drop. Pepper with it. 4:36 left here in the third. Up to Grace. Gets it knocked away by Timontois. And Downey gets that one. Into Pepper. 40-19. Over to Page. Page goes through everybody and doesn't drop. Gets it over everybody's head to Downey. Doesn't drop. Pepper with it. Up to Grace. Pepper with it. No. Into Timontois' hands. Up to Buchert. Ashworth. Okanagan calls a timeout. 40-21. 3:37 left here in the third. Okay, Okanagan or Brewster with the ball. Pepper inbounds to Page. Page brings it down. Puts it over to Kara. Kara over to Berkeley. Berkeley gets it knocked away. Pepper recovers it. Stripped away by Okanagan. And Sammy with it. Sammy's. Well, Sammy's with it. Little shot. Out of bounds. The white ball. Page to inbound to Pepper. 2:53 left here in the third. 40-21. Page with it. Over to Morgan. Morgan fires a three. Does not drop. Moses with the rebound. Puts it to Lasammys. Lasammys over. Lucas. Three that went over the top. Pepper inbounds to Morgan. 2:22 left here in the third. Pepper with it. Over to Kara. Berkeley. Berkeley fires. Does not drop. Morgan with the rebound. Put back and the points. 42-21. Pacotis with it. Lasammys with it. I'm going to say jump ball. Jump ball. Okanagan ball. Okay, Tamantois in for Lucas. Lasammys, Tamantois. I'm going to say jump ball again. Jump ball again. This time we bear ball. Swartzel. So Swartzel coming in for Pacotis. Pepper into Page. Sammy's. Oh, Pepper pulls up. Fires, doesn't drop. Kara brings it out. Pepper comes around. Drops it up and in. 44-21. Sammy's with it. Tamantois. Goes out of bounds off of Moses. Wilson coming in for Moses. Pepper to inbound to Page. Over to Pepper. Back to Page. Over to Kara. Lizzie. Pepper with it. Over to Lizzie. Puts it up and in. 49 seconds left here in the third. 46-21. Over to Tamantois. The Sammys. Tamantois. The Sammys. In to Ashworth. Over to the Sammys. Swartzel. Tamantois. We got 3 on the shot clock. Nope, not going to count the shot. Clock expired. So 46-21 with 16.2. Inbound to Pepper. Back to Page. Over to Kara.
6-5.
Pepper fires. Doesn't drop. Time expires. All right, so end of 3, 46-21. Again, both teams are going to the first round of state, so it's awesome that they both get to go. And really, it's going to be the seeding committee that's going to decide where they end up. And again, it really is how do they do in districts will help them a little bit. But your RPIs are kind of getting there, and that's one factor. They'll look at the RPI, they'll look at what you did for a schedule, they'll look over a lot of things, and they'll decide who they're going to seat them at, and that will determine what they have to do. If you're in the lower 8, so 9 to 16, you end up having to win your regional round. If you're in the top 8, 1 to 8, you can lose the regional, but you still go to Spokane, but you're in a loser out that first day in Spokane. Obviously, you want to win it and get yourself to the double elimination bracket in Spokane and increase your chances of hardware. Brewster has beat some really good teams and done really well, so we'll see. I think Brewster's going to get a pretty good seed based on who all they played and everything. But all right, we're here to the 4th and final quarter. We're a few minutes away from the start of the championship game for the boys down in Okanagan. It starts at 7. We're going to get down there as quick as we can after this one. Okay. Downey with it. Doesn't drop. Okanagan gets the rebound. Tymon with it. Puts it into Buchert. Out to Lasamies. Lasamies fires. Doesn't drop. Wilson with it. Back to Lasamies. Doesn't drop. Back to Lasamies. They're going to say she's on the line. Wow. Okay, so Pepper coming in. Kara. Morgan back in. So Morgan inbounds to Page. Over to Pepper. Over to Lizzie. Back to Pepper. They're going to say that's out of bounds on Okanagan. 7:16 left here in the game. Oh. Okay. 7:09 left in the game. 48-21. The Sammys with it. Tymon. Morgan takes it away. Up to Page. Page fires and sinks it. 3 ball. 51-21. 6:43 left in the game. The Sammys. Morgan gets it away. Oh, gets it stolen, or gets it blocked by Buchert, and then Buchert ends up with it. Doesn't go out of bounds. The Sammys, Buchert. The Sammys. Tymon. The Sammys. I'm going to say she was on the line, so they'll give it to Brewster. Grace coming in. Okay. So who was on the court that's, oh no, Berkeley's coming on. All right. All right, so Page will inbound to Pepper. Pepper drives around, tries to pass. Downey gets it away. Pepper gets it away. Wow. Yeah, man. She was dancing on the line, that's for sure. But when she tried to toss it back in, it ended up going out of bounds. Okanagan ball. With Sammys to inbound. Bounds to Wilson. Downey. Doesn't drop. Morgan with it. Up to Kara. Kara gets it. Lays it up and in. Oh, does not drop. Oh, thought that was a for sure thing. It was not a for sure thing. The Sammys with it. Kicks it out to Ashworth. Ashworth all the way across to Downey. Downey for a three. Gets it. All right. Pepper with it. Morgan with it. Kara with it. Kara bounces off. Ends up with Page with it. Page fires a three. Doesn't drop. Oh, foot race. Downey. Morgan. I'm going to say she got shoved. That's going to be Downey. I think that's either her fourth or fifth. I think that's her fourth. Yeah. Okay, Pacotis comes in for Wilson. Berkeley, who's Berkeley coming in for? Berkeley's coming in for Morgan. All right. Berkeley back to Page. .448 left. Berkeley with it. Berkeley fires a three, doesn't drop. Tries to force it underneath. Buchert gets it. Foot race up the side. Puts it into Pacotis. Down to the Sammys. The Sammys gets the rebound. Doesn't drop. Gets the rebound. Gets the foul and gets to go to the line. All right, 7:02, 4:26 left here in the game. The Sammys at the line to shoot two. Doesn't get the first one. They're leaving a spot open. Gets that one. 51-25, inbound to Grace. Pepper with it. 4:22 left in the game. The Sammys are going to put it on the side. Be a first foul on her. Hialeah to inbound. Pepper with it. Over to Kara. Kara drives, kicks it out to Hialeah. Over to Kara. Doesn't drop. Hialeah up and in. 53-25, 4:01 left. The Sammys driving around. Let's say white ball. Inbound to Pepper. Pepper bringing it down, 3:50 left. Over to Kara. Kara puts it over to Hialeah. Pepper drops it up and in. 55-25. The Sammys with it. Sammys, Downey, Ashworth, Pacotis. Moses, Ashworth, Pacotis, Downey, the Sammys, Pacotis. Off her feet, gonna be white ball. 2:57 left in the game. All right, Camilla Maldonado. Lucas coming in.
Good job, Pep.
Lucas and Schwartzel. Hialeah with it. Kara with it. Camilla with it. Grace. Leasy. Kara. Kara fires a three. Just off. Leasy with it. Back to Kara. Doesn't drop. Doesn't. Almost. Moses with it. Lucas. Ashworth with it. 55-27. 2:13 left here in this one. Kara with it. Gets it. Yep. Say fouled her. So it'll be 10. It'll be the second on her second team foul. All right. Rosario in. Kara with it. Lisi with it. Doesn't drop. Lucas. Oh. Schwartzel. Buchert. All right. Kara with it. 1:25 left. 55-29. Hialeah with it. Schwartzel. Buchert with it. 109. Camilla. Kara with it. 1:02 left. Kicked it. Deer ball. Reset the shot clock. 58.9. So 2 possessions. Leia to inbound. Rosario. Lisi. Kara. Doesn't drop. Lucas way out there. It's a 3. I missed the 2 apparently. 32 seconds left. Double dribbled. Okanagan ball with 27.4. All right. Lucas inbounds to Buchert. 26 seconds left. Lucas way out. Morgan intercepts that one. Lisi with it. Morgan. 10 seconds left. Hialeah with it. Rosario. Sorry, folks. Just watching the last few seconds here. Morgan chose not to shoot. So 55-32. The ladies get to go cut down a net, which I didn't realize they were getting to cut down a net. Gosh darn it. Well, not gosh darn it. That's exciting for the ladies. Congratulations to them for a season that was, they played a lot of hard teams this year. League, was not quite as challenging as some of the other ones. And I need to grab some photos here, and I will get down to the Okanagan gym as fast as I can, people. All right, so I think Hialeah, oh no, that's Pepper. Sorry, folks. I'm blind. Give me grace. All right, so we got Grace going up on one side, snipping away. We got Paige on the other side. Berkeley going up. Okay, so Kara's going up. Berkeley's up.
You played 9:30. They were gonna book out of there.
All right, so Kara's down here. Got Lizzie down there. Let's see, we got Rosario. All right, so the Hialeah going up. Leia getting chunk. And we have Rosario and Camilla grabbing their. All right, so. Coach is going up. All right, so they're getting the last of the net down. The ladies are having fun over here. All right. Well, folks, we are going to do our best to get to Okanagan as quick as we can. Obviously, we're missing a little bit of the boys' game down there.